The African Union, an economic community of West African states observation missions deployed to the 2023 general elections in Nigeria, have called on the Independent National Electoral Commission to ensure credible conclusion of the electoral process. Former President Uhuru Kenyatta of Kenya, leader of the AU delegation, and former President Ernest Koroma of Sierra Leone, leader of the ECOWAS delegation, made the call in Abuja during a preliminary briefing on the elections. They also urged Nigerians to remain calm and await announcement of the final results from INEC, cautioning against disinformation and fake news, especially on social media platforms that could incite post-election violence. Responding to questions from journalists, Koroma said that the AU and EU observation missions were urging INEC to improve on its communication to avoid any form of speculations, disinformation and fake news. Koroma said that the ECOWAS and AU observation missions were strongly appealing to Nigerians against post-election violence and that the outcome of the process will be a strong statement for the region and Africa's democracy.
We, the public and members of political parties, improve on the counting and collation methods, and review the uploading, because these were all systems that INEC promised to roll out without any difficulty. As observers, we cannot make conclusive statements, but we will continue to urge INEC to know that there is a lot of anxiety out there. People are anxiously waiting, and the more we delay, the more we give room to speculations and misinformation and disinformation. So we are concerned about it, and like we said, we will continue our engagements. From these meetings, we're going to have further engagements with INEC and other stakeholders to ensure that what has started as a relatively peaceful process will continue and end up in a manner that is acceptable to every one of us, including the Nigerian populace. We'll appeal to the Nigerians to remain peaceful and calm, listen to the official sources for the dissemination of results, and don't listen to the general social media platforms. They can misinform and cause problems. But we can only continue to appeal. That is why for the AU and ECOWAS, we have not limited ourselves to just elections observation. We have now been transformed to a preventive diplomacy engagement, and we will continue to engage the stakeholders, we'll continue to engage INEC, the political party leaders, their supporters, until the whole process is concluded and there is a peaceful transition to a new leadership. So ours is to continue to urge and encourage the Nigerians to complete a process that has been started in an encouraging manner.
Also fielding questions from journalists, Kenyatta said that they had tried to be as transparent as possible in reporting what they had seen, adding that the process was not over until declarations were made.
The only thing I can do is to join President Koroma, as we have said, in appealing to INEC to recognize the mood and to see what the situation actually is, for them to be able to speed up the process, for them to ensure that that process of transparency and accountability that they have maintained so far, they shall continue to maintain that to the end, and so that the true will of the people of Nigeria shall be expressed in the leaders that they elect. We have no reason whatsoever to doubt the integrity of INEC. So for us, it's just to continue to appeal that those glitches that they are saying they're having should be rectified. The sooner the process is brought to a transparent conclusion, the better. And the only appeal we would have over and above that is to all stakeholders, the political parties and candidates, to have the patience to await the final result from the authority that is entrusted to do so by law, to abide by the peace accords that we all witnessed them sign, and whatever the outcome, to follow legal and constitutional means to air whatever grievances they may have. And for those who are engaged in concluding this process, to continue to abide by their sworn duty of ensuring that Nigerians are able to have a free and fair election that shall express the true will of the people of Nigeria.
President of the ECOWAS Commission, Umar Toure, thanked the AU and ECOWAS Observation Mission, who came on the invitation of the ECOWAS Commission for delivering on their mandate.
It is important for all of us to stay focused and remain committed to our pre-election undertakings and allow processes to follow the rules and regulations that have been put in place. We in ECOWAS remain committed, and we remain grateful to each and every one of you for the commitment you have demonstrated since your arrival here in Abuja and in Nigeria. We thank you indeed.